Our second interview, I will have a duffel bag, a hockey bag of stuff.
All right, I'm looking forward to that.
Some might be contraband, but whatever. Ladies and gentlemen, the young man to my left with the scruffy beard goes by the name of Adam John Thielen. Welcome to Cabbie.
Hey, I appreciate it.
Are we gonna line this up a little bit?
You know, it's starting to get cold here in Minnesota, so.
So are you gonna, wait, are you saying you might grow it out and get like hockey beard?
You never know, and when it gets cold out, this keeps you warm.
Thielen putting together an outstanding season, continually finds ways to get open in the middle of the field.
Thielen is really developing, Troy, and one of those good possession receivers. Got obviously great hands. They found somebody in number 19. These Vikings love Adam Thielen.
I'm gonna get the hardest questions out of the way first.
Alrighty, let's do it.
When referring to the giant retail chain Target, do you say Target or Tarjay?
Oh, Target for sure.
Maybe that's a Canadian thing, because we say Tarjay.
I've never heard of that.
You've never heard of Tarjay?
No, that's new to me.
Is it?
Yes.
I was looking at your 2016 stats, and when you wear the purple jersey, you wear the yellow gloves. So in 2016, you had like 400 yards, a couple touchdowns. And then when you wear the road jerseys, you wear the white gloves, and in that year, last year was 552 and 3 touchdowns. So how much stickier are your white gloves than your yellow gloves, sir?
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know.
Do you spray them?
You know, I like the hostile environments. I like playing
Going
places
on the road.
on the road. It's always fun to ruin the homecoming per se, you know, and I think a lot of teams kind of take pride in having that 12th man mentality.
So you just go out there, catch a touchdown, just silence.
Yeah, I love that. There's nothing better.
Right now, the Philadelphia Eagles, they're leading the league in fun touchdown celebrations.
Yeah, they're killing it. But we did have Duck, Duck, Gray Duck, as we say in
Oh,
Minnesota.
yes, I did, yeah.
Case Keenum throws a touchdown. Goes to Kyle Rudolph.
It's Duck, Duck, Goose.
It was a good time.
Duck, Duck, Gray Duck?
Well, what do you guys call it?
We say Duck, Duck, Goose.
See, everybody in the world calls it Duck, Duck, Goose except for people in Minnesota. But it originated in Minnesota.
Did
so
it?
I don't know.
I gotta do better research. As a guy that grew up in Minnesota, there are a few notable players that play for their hometown. So like in baseball, Justin Turner plays for the Dodgers, he's an LA dude. LeBron is an Ohio guy, plays for the Cleveland Cavs. Zach Parise, hockey player, from Faribault, Minnesota, plays here for the Wild. You, Detroit Lakes, you play here for the Minnesota Vikings. What are the hometown discounts like, my dude? Like when you go to McDonald's, do they just give you all the McFlurries?
Well, the good and bad thing is I can blend in pretty well in the community, so.
So wait, Adam, you're not getting free stuff yet?
I mean, I've gotten plenty of free stuff, don't get me wrong, but.
Like when you go to Best Buy, here's a tablet for you, sir. Oh, we have your new phone for you.
Yeah, I don't know about all that.
I don't know if anybody could have foreseen Thielen becoming quite the threat that he has so far this season.
For Adam Thielen, well-executed play.
Thielen has grown into this position and getting better and better each week.
A hat tip to Randy Mouse. Do you pay for everything with straight cash, homie?
How do you pay, man? If you don't write checks, how do you pay these guys?
Straight cash, homie. Yes, when I go to the restaurant, I say straight cash, homie, at all times.
As you should. I feel like any dude that plays for this team should be like straight cash, homie.
Yeah.
No credit cards, just cash. Adam, we live in a world where language is changing. And there's certain coded language out there where people say like one thing, but they really mean something else.
Some people don't have the courage to say the N-word, so they use terms like thug and street cred, but that's what they really mean.
So how do you feel about the following terms? Plays the right way, sneaky athletic, good fundamentals, high football IQ, and my favorite one, lunch pail guy.
You get a lot of those comparisons and you get a lot of people saying those things, but it's definitely not my favorite thing. The worst thing for me is when people compare me to other receivers that I'm nothing like, but we may look alike.
Right,
so.
like Cole Beasley
Right.
or Julian Edelman. They're the white receivers,
Right,
remember what we're
right.
saying, yeah. I read your article in the Players Tribune, very nice. Learned a lot about you. Hometown dude, undrafted, great hands, great speed, 4.45, nice. You know, and you're here, you're playing for your hometown team. So finally, Adam, have you sold your story to Netflix yet? Or are you waiting for the perfect ending and then you're gonna sell your life story?
I don't, necessarily love being in the spotlight and things like that. You know,
Okay.
I'm just
You're
trying
gonna
to
get
play
used to
football.
it.
I know. You know, honestly, I just love to play the game of football, and I think that's the coolest thing about this league is there's a lot of guys that in our locker room right now that would be playing even if we were making minimum wage, just because we just love to play the game.
Lunch pail guys.
Lunch pail guys, you know.
I hope for your first touchdown celebration and your 100th touchdown celebration, you have as much fun as possible, and you're doing your best to just silence the crowd.
That's right.
Great to
I love
talk
it.
to you.
Yeah, appreciate it.